disapproves of this.
Howdy, folks. Today we're going to talk about the Kbear Believe, and these are one dynamic driver, which is full beryllium, not coated, just full beryllium. So these are made of metal. Let me get these up here a little bit. They got really pretty little graphic shells on there, nice twinklies in there. I like it. They have where's that vent? There's a vent on the nozzle. There's a vent on the back, and there's a vent on the nozzle right in there. Let's see if we can find that. Hey, wake up. There we go. Oh, it's hard to, there we go, maybe. Yeah, so two vents, one on the front of the driver and one on the rear, which is interesting. I like the build quality. The cable on these is quite nice. I don't hate it. It's, pretty nice. Copper, kind of a bronze color there. The splitter and this thing, chin slider is cool. And then this one came terminated 3.5, standard jack, normal stuff. Cool. So let's just get right into this. I got to cut my reviews a little shorter so people can pay attention. Because I blab a lot. Anyway, I'll just get these a little bit. Oh yeah, pretty, very nice. Cool. So let's pull some stuff out here. Got the Kbear Believe, Kbear Believe. I always say Kbear. Anyway, on top there, and just before I jump into that, let me just check the graph here. So there's the graph on the Kbear Believe, and I can tell you, like. I pulled this graph up just today, but I've already listened to him for a couple of weeks now, and I already knew that this part of the graph right here, so that's from, what is that, 8K to like after 10K, this is not my preference. I really like this part to be much lower than the pinna gain, which 2.5, right here kind of should have been cool, but then it should be coming down, not up right here. If that would have just come down right here, we'd be rocking and rolling. So if you look at the, what is this, 1K, I think that says 85 dB, and then if you go up to here, we're already at a little over 95, like maybe 98. So that's actually plus 10 dB of pinna gain. That's already too much, really. It needs to be 10 or under, a little under, but not too much. But this is the problem area right here. So all right, so let's get into the chart. All right, exceptional factor. So you can kind of consider that to be whether I like this or not, and not so much. No, that 7 to 10K peak or 8K peak is just not, it's not okay for me. So 6.5 out of 10, you can tell I probably wouldn't listen to them. Oh, by the way, price $200, and they're discontinued. So, yeah, whatever. All right, accuracy, we'll give them a 7. They have some pretty good stuff, but like, would I listen to them? Yeah, probably at a very low volume level, or medium. Not specifically accurate in terms of studio accuracy. Yeah, but they're not the worst I've heard. At least they do have pinna gain. And then if you go to wideness, the beryllium coated dynamic driver is pretty decent. Not the best I've ever heard. There's a little bit of haziness in there. It's like I said, not the worst I've ever heard, but it's got this like little bit of a pinched quality in the upper treble, upper mids, lower treble that kind of throws off some of these metrics a little bit. 3D, we'll call it a 7. It's pretty okay. It's not bad. I've heard better. Imaging, 7, like average good, we'll call it. It's not bad at all. It could be better. Volume scaling, yeah, that peak over there, we'll just pull that back up. This is no bueno. The 8K to 10K peak, you turn the volume up and this is just going to kill you. Kills me anyway. So we can't do this. Volume scaling is pretty not great on these. I have to run them pretty low compared to what I like. And as soon as I turn them up, they start screeching my ears out. Let's see. If we move on to bass. Bass on these, so this has a beryllium dynamic driver, and it's pretty damn good. It feels like I'm not sure. There's just like maybe something off with the tonality slightly. I don't know if you go to the graph. Sorry. I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe there is some roll off there. So like it peaks maybe around 60 or something like that. And then we get some roll off down here. Strictly speaking, I really like that to go up. And then, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So in other sets, I tend to like 1K to say like 300 or something in a flat, sort of a flat line here, and then coming up, and then just going up in sub bass. So this is, strictly speaking, I mean, it's not a bad bass driver. It certainly has energy, but the tuning isn't my favorite. We'll just call it that. So, but it's pretty good. I think a lot of folks would probably get some good bass head out of these. If you could, you probably need to throw some EQ in there, and either that or EQ in the bass, so you pump it up, or chop the 8K to 10K down a little bit, so that you can run them as high volume as you really need to bass head up. All right, so bass will give them a, oops, hey, DM6, go away, hold on. Wrong way. There we go. All right, moving on to mids. So the mids are all right. They're not bad. They're a little dry and a little, like, we'll call it dry. The word popping into my brain is uninvolving, like as in it doesn't pull my heartstrings. I don't know why, but there you go. Is it bad? No, it's pretty okay. 7.5, cool. Treble, yeah, there's that peak, whatever is there, that's just not okay. It's just not. And also there's a little bit of like sibilance and tinniness, and I call it a pinch quality, a little bit of a pinched tonality in the high mids and treble. So not my favorite, actually. Resolution is pretty decent. It's like it's like standard. We'll call it standard for a decent dynamic driver. That's about what I want to say for that. And yeah, I got my graph all whacked out here, but I'll just scoot it over. So then we got pressure buildup. No, they have vents. They're good. Extra 2. We got isolating. Actually, not that great. I don't know why, but maybe it's the vents. Maybe it's just they're not filling my ear up as much as they could. 2 out of 5. Binaural is not super good. That extra bit of high mids and or well, we'll call it treble is not that good. Binaural just sounds way off. Yeah, decent bit of pinched tonality. Sorry, I'm sliding my crap around here. So overall, scoot backwards. They get a 69.5 out of a 70. And would I buy these? No, I wouldn't. And would I want them? No, not really. They got some good stuff, but overall, I'd take a Oxygen 10 out of 10 over these, and I A-B'd the Oxygen with these, and yeah, in fact, it's pretty obvious. So that's my opinion about these. Some folks may disagree, and I don't care. So, are they worth the 200? Well, you can't buy them for that anymore, but I would say that there's probably some other sets that you could do better with for 200. Like I said, if you can get the Oxygens for 200, we're good to go. But 275 for the Oxygens is the retail price for that. So it's kind of like, in my mind, what I am thinking about when I say one dynamic driver, $200, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, recommend these? No, I don't. And have a great day, folks. And see you on the next one.